I personally think everyone should come to Detroit.
Probably everybody should come to Detroit. It's a really interesting city.
Detroit is like any other city. It has its good and its bad, but the good far outweigh the bad.
But, you know, contrary to like popular belief on how dangerous it is, because I grew up here, going to downtown all the time, and unless you stay away from like the dark alleys, you're fine. There's nothing really gonna happen to you.
There's something new going on in the city, but also too, it's all steeped in its old traditions. So traditionally, Detroit has been known for its food, its music, its art, and everything has really been reinvigorated, rejuvenated over the years to kind of enforce everything that's been done in the past. So if you're interested in anything culture-wise, come to Detroit, check it out.
If you have any images of Detroit or any ideas about Detroit, they would be bust when you get here. There's just so much that's going on here.
You only got to be here for a minute. Before you know it, you coming back. Because like I said, the food and drinks don't get you. These ribs will. So yeah.
I'm here at the historical Detroit Eastern Market, and it doesn't matter what season you're here. I mean, it's pretty much winter out, and you can still have a blast. I mean, there's tons of energy here. The atmosphere is truly amazing, and it's a staple of Detroit. So if you're here on a Saturday in Detroit, come visit the Eastern Market. I'm only going to show you what it's all about.
Yeah, let's do the deal of the day.
Deal of the day?
Yeah.
Deal of the day?
Yeah.
Deal of the day. All right.
What is the deal? Do you get
You
one
want to try
from?
that?
Thank you.
Guacamole
And then
first.
250.
Oh,
Here's the salsa for you, too. I'm just keeping it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
do you middle? Do you
People will definitely come here to do that.
It's like they say, the phoenix coming out of the ashes. It is of people coming together to create things, opportunity, art, jobs. I mean, you look at Lincoln Street Art Park, where it's given people a voice to be able to put their sculptures or their paintings and have them given opportunity to come together as a community.
We're here at Lincoln Street Art Park, and this is so unique to Detroit. I mean, there's not a lot of other big cities or just places in the United States where you can go and see something like this. And it's just a true expression of artists doing what they do.
Right, it's a place where they can express their either sculptors or, you know, painters come here, even musicians. They have a little stage that's built. And that's kind of what Detroit has always been, this underground artist community, you know, from our rock and roll to techno to the Motown and hip hop. And this is just a small fraction of something that's part of the new Detroit and what Detroit's has been doing. Yeah, people come from all over the world just to say they have a mural in Detroit. And people that I've met have said they get paid a ton of money, you know, but they want to come here and do it for free just so they can have a piece of the art that's been going on.
What do you think's the biggest hurdle Detroit's having to face right now?
To be honest, I think it's reputation. You know, people think it's this apocalypse wasteland, and it's not. It's this beautiful place that people don't give it a chance. I mean, if you're constantly told, you know, something through either media or what you assume everything is, you're gonna believe it. But until you can actually experience for yourself and see how beautiful the city really is, you know, then you can tell other people and they'll tell other people. But I mean, you tell somebody that, you know, they're horrible at X, they're gonna believe it. But so that's why we're trying to put through positivity and through actions, and people want to be a part of what we're doing, cool. If not, we're still doing it.
I'm Olayemi Davos, the keeper of the history of MBAD ABA African Bead Museum, which was founded in 1994. The best stories are told from the experience of the people who are telling the story. And I've lived in this city all my life. And so I wanted to be a part of the people who invite people here or come here to see. I've spent all my life working in history, and history has a way of dividing people as opposed to bringing them together. You have to have a very unique way of telling the story, because people are not interested in history the way history books present it. We're only interested in those things that motivate or stimulate us to do the best we can. I felt, and I proved, that a metaphor works best in just highlighting certain things about the history of people, and then they will take it from there.
So I've only been here for probably 30 minutes, and I can definitely say this is probably one of my favorite places in Detroit so far. Not only is it free parking outside, but the art is truly awesome. I mean, this is way better, in my opinion, than going to an art museum, although those are good. An art museum that you have to pay for, and it's got a bunch of different artists. Dabbles, the artist who has done all of this, who's worked 34 years at this, you can see consistent theme throughout the whole park, and just the unique individual art pieces that he has is unlike any other thing I've seen. And by far, I think this is just a story of Detroit. This this artist who comes and he builds stuff for the betterment and the expansion of this idea that good prevails. His art just makes sense, you know, and is extremely cool art. I highly recommend this place, and again, it's free, and it's probably the best hidden gem I've found ever traveling inside this country. So I say definitely check it out. Just outside of downtown, there's this urban museum of art. Artists are commissioned to paint on these walls and paint murals, and they're awesome. They're just purely amazing. I think that everyone, if they come to Detroit, if you come to Detroit, you gotta see these things. Wow.
Which one do you like, that one or that one?
Yeah, this is really good. You want to try some?
You know, Detroit is, you know, a city that can be for everyone. I know that in the media, people might think that this is somewhere I wouldn't want to bring my children. But when you have some of the most amazing museums, between the Charles Wright Museum, the DIA, which is the Detroit Institute of Arts, the Michigan Science Center, the Detroit Historical Museum, just those museums alone can be an amazing day for a family. I really think that if everyone just opens their minds and their hearts and realize how beautiful Detroit is, they can do anything in the city.